Hey all, this short video is capturing my recent ride on the Acela Express train from Washington Union Station to the BWI rail station, which serves the Thurgood Marshall Baltimore Washington International Airport. I wasn't supposed to be catching a train this time of morning, or should I say that time of morning, but fate had it that I would end up catching this Acela Express train. I just wanted to add some context to this video. Having been in the Washington, D.C. area for 16 to 17 years, this was actually only my second time riding the Acela Express. I am a fan of the Northeast regional trains with the older butt and fleet coaches, and I am a bit of a traditionalist. My first time riding the Acela was a 4th of July weekend before COVID. I was riding up to New York City to meet my cousin Henry and my father and my cousin Cameron for a Yankees-Braves game in the Bronx before heading back out to Long Island. And I was boarding a Northeast regional train. I was at the end of a line, and that's when a very generous Acela conductor wandered out and just happened to ask me, "Hey, do you want to get on the Acela?" So I said, "Sure." And he said, "All right, come on." And just like that, I jumped out of the line for my Northeast regional train, and I was treated to a ride on the Acela Express for the very first time without extra charge. So this video is my second ride ever on the Acela Express. Oh, I learned one other fun fact about the Acela trains. So your tickets designate which car you're seated in. And if you take a look at each car, there is a number on the outside of each car from 1 to 5. I hope you enjoy this video capturing my short ride on Acela Train 2150. Good morning, folks. This is an impromptu ride on the Acela Express. Shout out to retired rail fan horn guy. I am using his style for this video. I was supposed to fly out of the Baltimore Washington, the Thurgood Marshall Baltimore Washington International Airport yesterday, immediately after my day at the job, but there were storms coming through Baltimore, and Southwest canceled that flight, and I got rebooked on an early morning flight this morning, and I think it's leaving out of BWI at 6:50, and the only way to get out there from where I live this time of morning was to catch an Uber and to get the Acela Express. There were no Northeast regional trains leaving at the appropriate time for me, so I had to get on the Acela, and I think I'm riding business class this morning. Yeah, I'll take in a quick panoramic view of the main hall before going back to the train concourses. This is a beautiful and historic main hall. That section over there, there used to be a restaurant called B. Smith's, a Southern soul food restaurant named after the model. I think B. Smith was a model, but during the day, this area is teeming with people coming and going, especially during rush hour in the morning and then rush hour in the afternoon and early evening. But right now it is, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's empty. And the security over there, they were checking tickets before admitting people into the station this time of morning. So she wanted to see the date. So they have to control who comes in here this time of morning. I think I'm going to go to Mickey D's and grab something. I don't always eat. I think I'm going to go over to Mickey D's and grab something. I don't always eat at Mickey D's for health reasons, but I like their breakfast, and I think, yeah, when I get on the plane, it's going to be an odd hour, and yeah, I won't get to Buffalo. I'll get to Buffalo around 8. So I think I might grab something right now. I had a late dinner last night, and yeah, I think I'm going to treat myself to some Mickey D's. Now, this is the middle section of Washington Union Station. If you are dropped off at the Uber drop-off or the taxi cab drop-off, this is the middle section here. This is where the Amtrak ticketing offices are, or should I say the ticketing counter. And yeah, during midday and probably in a couple of hours, this area will be bustling. There will be people behind those counters taking questions. I've stood in those lines a couple of times, but normally I'm just passing through this station. And yeah, right there is one of the many arrival and departure boards in this station, and right back there is the concourse where you get your train. So if you've never been here, this is a nice station. That food court down there, that's a food court with a Walgreens. Right beneath me is the Chick-fil-A. I stop there sometimes when I pass through, but I think there's a Wendy's down there. There's even a post office down there, which I've used once. So this is the middle section of Washington Union Station, and I just thought I would capture this on my quick Acela ride to the Thurgood Marshall Baltimore Washington International Airport. And it looks like McDonald's is not open, unfortunately, and that makes sense, as volumes and volumes of people are not coming through the station just yet. So fortunately for me, there's also a McDonald's at the BWI Thurgood Marshall International Airport. I think I said that in a jumbled way, but fortunately there's a McDonald's in there, so I think I'll be able to grab something before I get on my flight. It's only an hour-long flight, but this McDonald's, if you've never been to the station, it's right in the back where the train concourses are. It's all the way down at the end. These are gates K, I think H, I, J, and K. This is where all of the trains going to and from the south, the southern states, come into the station. There are tracks that come underneath this structure and underneath the United States Capitol from the Potomac River. Those trains stop down here, the Amtrak trains and also the Virginia Railway Express trains. And then all the way down there, all of your northeast regional trains that start and stop here, they typically board over there. In addition, the Acela Express trains would fall under that umbrella. And further down at the end is where the MARC trains, it's where you board the MARC trains, all the way down at the end at Gate A. And I think there's a rental car kiosk in here, and there's a commuter bus area structure, and the parking structure. I think you know what I mean. The Acela passengers are boarding now, and so I'm going to go jump in line. And it seems as though on the Acela you choose your seat, much like most of the air carriers, most of the passenger airlines. You choose your seat on the Acela. So let me go choose my seat, and let me get underway and on to the Thurgood Marshall Baltimore Washington International Airport.
Welcome to Washington Union Station. Amtrak personnel are located around the station to assist you. Red flags are available for passage and special services. Amtrak is a kiosk, and the ticket office are available for ticket transactions. Thank you for choosing Amtrak.
Welcome aboard Amtrak's Acela. We'd like to extend a special welcome to our Amtrak Guest Rewards members, including Select, Select Plus, and Select Executive. Take a moment to review the safety instructions card in the seat back in front of you and make note of the emergency exit instructions and signs throughout the train. Please keep track of your possessions and do not leave them unattended. Your carry-on items can be stored overhead or in the end-of-car luggage compartment. To ensure the comfort and safety of all passengers, do not stow luggage in the floor areas surrounding accessible seats. Accessible seating areas must be readily available for passengers with a disability. All luggage must be visibly tagged with your name and contact information. When moving about the train, be prepared for unexpected train movements and remember to get a grip and hold on to handrails, luggage compartments, seat bags, or tables when standing or walking through the train. Should you need assistance, please ask a crew member. Acela has assigned seating throughout the train and open seating is no longer offered. All seats are designated by car, row, and seat number. To verify that you're located in the correct seat, please refer to your e-ticket and posted signs for car and seat locations. If you are seated in a quiet car, please refrain from using cell phones or sound-emitting electronic devices, and please speak in subdued tones. While on board today, we invite you to visit Cafe Acela, where we are serving a selection of hot and cold food and beverage items. At this time, the conductor will be coming through to inspect and scan your e-tickets. Please have them ready together with your identification to expedite the process. Thank you for choosing to travel with Amtrak.
This was my unexpected and impromptu ride on the Acela Express. I was supposed to come out here to the BWI rail station yesterday after work, using either the Northeast Regional or the MARC train, but my flight got canceled. It's interesting. The Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area, it's still kind of rainy and misty down here. It wasn't so bad in the Washington, D.C. area, Alexandria, D.C. proper, Montgomery County, but it looks like it was thunderstorming pretty bad up here. So it's an interesting area in terms of weather. So hopefully my flight leaves on time in about an hour and a half. But yeah, this is it. I thought I would capture this. I was undecided about capturing this. And so here we are. So let me go get my bus to the airport. And hopefully I can get to Buffalo on time. So as I always say, riding on airplanes and air travel is necessary in our modern times. The same is true for cars and automobiles. Riding on boats is fun, but my favorite method and mode of travel will always be on the trains and the railroads. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye. Once again, everyone, this is RailFan76. Please like, share, and subscribe.